Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about a lot of things. First of all, we have a Bitcoin which closed finally March in plus after 5 months closing in negative. But what does it mean for the future? We have now Donald Trump who are saying that in the next 2-3 weeks, they're going to hit Iran hard and finishing the war. This brings further, uncertainty to the market. We're going to check how the inflows, outflows look like into Bitcoin spot ETFs. Then we have Solana DeFi hack. Let's talk about that as well. Chances for Clarity hack coming back a little bit, that it can move on a little bit in April. That would be important. We have Nakamoto, which is a Bitcoin treasury company, and its stock falling like a rock, down more than 99%. And also, let's talk about the fact that we are actually halfway to the next Bitcoin halving and many other things as well. So guys, don't forget, every single day I bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. From Monday to Sunday, you're getting these daily short videos, the essence of the news in less than 60 seconds. And once a week, you're having this video like this one, which is a longer video, but get more into the details to keep you up to date. So if that's about it for you, definitely subscribe to the channel. And now let's do it. Okay, and first with the prices. Okay, we can see that Bitcoin is basically down 3% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum down 4%. So with this, Bitcoin is $66,424 while we have Ethereum at $2,044. The top gainer is stable, up 10%, Midnight up 6%, Meme Core up 4%, but no big gains in the top 100. They have ENA leading the losers with more than 11%, Dash 7% down, Uniswap down 7%, and a couple of others as well. And when we're looking at the Bitcoin candlestick chart, we can see today, look at this one, again, this red candle is getting just stronger. We couldn't break, above this 69,000 level. When we're looking at the weekly, it's even more clearer. We had one candle here, but it was rejected by this level around 74,000-ish on the weekly. Then we had the heavy red candle after that week. Last week the same, and this week doesn't look strong either. So actually, the situation just continuing, and this is not getting stronger. Also, the fear and greed index is right now extreme fear for a long time already, right now at 12, but yesterday, last week, and last month, it was in extreme fear as well. And here is the first thing I would like to talk about. As you can see, March, just a bit, but closed in plus with 1.81%. That means this, ongoing thing, which went on for 5 months, has finished because Bitcoin closed, October, November, December, January, and February in minus. The longest, like this one, was 6 months. Which started back in 2018 and it went all the way to 2019 January. So now we want to break a record, but right now April starts in a pretty bad situation with minus 2%, but who knows what's going to happen. Definitely we have now Trump saying again tough things. He's saying that I can say tonight that we are on the track to complete all of America's military objectives shortly. Very shortly, we are going to hit them extremely hard over the next 2-3 weeks. So this brings a lot of uncertainty to the market. If you can see, yesterday we already had outflows from Bitcoin spot ETFs with 173,000 million US dollar, and this continues this situation. Because of the war situation, the question is what's going to happen to the inflation. Right now, it looks like in April there will be no rate cuts, tiny chance for rate increase, so this is probably not going to happen. In June, same situation. July, same. September, pretty much the same. October, pretty much the same. December, look at this one. So the tiny chance right now for rate cut its first time in December. This can change, but this is right now the present situation. And when we're looking at the Bitcoin yearly performance, we can see here on this chart that in midterm years, where we are right now, it's usually we're going here downwards. And this is where we are here in the green one. And after, as you can see here, after this 90 days, sometimes a bit earlier, we continue to going down. So let's see what's going to happen in this year. For example, gold price, it's also, we're falling like a rock here. And usually it peaks here around the 70th day, something like that, around that in midterm years, and then going down. Now it's a little bit climbing back, but let's see how strong this is. Okay, next thing. We have, a hack on the DeFi platform Drift. It's a Solana hack. And basically, Solana-based decentralized finance platform Drift warns users about an active hack on its platform Wednesday, saying it had suspended withdrawals and deposits. And they urge the users to proceed with caution. So, these kind of things can happen. Be always extremely careful with all these kind of DeFi platforms. Right, let's move on. We have here the Clarity X, another chance that maybe it can continue, the process. Coinbase, 2 times it basically said, okay, we're not going to sign it. And now crypto exchange Coinbase expects a deal on the Clarity Act stablecoin rules in the next 2 days. So the crypto market structure bill is expected to pass and be signed into law in 2026. It's very important in a way if you want something with this, because if it's not happening, until the end of April or something, then probably it's going to be postponed. Okay, then we have Nakamoto, the company, and its stock is going down like crazy. Extreme downward trend, 99%, more than 99% down. Since its peak, which was in last year in May. And this is very significant. How they do it, I don't know. Here are the Bitcoin treasury companies. Let's focus here. Obviously, number one is Strategy with 762,099 Bitcoin. But by the way, Nakamoto is not down the list that much. It's on the 20th place with more than 5,000 Bitcoin. And their stock is just falling like a rock. So it could be an interesting message to the industry. How is this possible? I don't know what you think. You can let me know in the comment section. By the way, Strategy is first time after 13 weeks pausing their Bitcoin accumulation. It doesn't mean it's any problem there, but they haven't done it this week. On the other hand, BitMine is still stacking Ethereum, and recently they bought again a nice amount, and with this they surged to 4.7 million Ethereum. Okay, let's talk about the halvings. Actually, this is the one which I wanted to bring you. So basically, now we are at halftime of the halving, if you wish. That means it's going to happen in 2028, according to this clock now, 31st of March. But it depends on the hash, so it can change. But roughly springtime in that year. So from now on, we have 1 year and 363 days left. Important, we are just here, right? The last halving was back in 2024, and already. When you're looking at Bitcoin, 20 million Bitcoin, more than 20 million Bitcoin is already in circulation. 1 million left, so about 5% of Bitcoin's total supply. And we have for that 114 days. And the reason is this, halving, because every 4 years, exactly after every 210,000th block, the protocol cuts the block reward in half, and right now is 3.125, but actually after 2028's halving, it's going to be 1.56. And after the halving 2032, it will be less than 1 Bitcoin getting into the system after every 10 minutes, because this is the only way how Bitcoin can get into the system. And it's very, very important because it's increased scarcity, because there are the big Bitcoin accumulators, Strategy, BlackRock, many others. They buying heavily, and actually less and less Bitcoin getting into the system. So right now, it's pretty easy to buy on exchange, but we don't know what's going to happen in the next 5-10 years, how this situation is going to change. Now, the chance to accumulate, it's obviously there. Okay, I think these were the most important things, what happened this week and nowish. Don't forget, every single day, I bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. From Monday to Sunday, every day, you're getting short videos, the essence of the news in less than 60 seconds. And also, you have this long video once a week where I summarize what's really happening on the market to keep you up to date. So if that's important, subscribe. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.